Hello traders, I'm Martin Smith and this is your Maxiforex weekly review. Today we'll cover some of the major economic and fiscal events of the last week. So here are the updates for you all. Last week the UK nationwide housing prices indicator was released and came out better than expected. UK housing prices for December 2010 rose 0.4% compared to the expected rate of minus 0.3%. Housing prices for the whole year gained a modest 0.4% in contrast to the minus 0.4% that was forecast. This affected the pound-dollar, which was moving sluggishly along, touching a low of 154.23. The pair rebounded quickly and was last seen trading at 156.09. As the deterioration of the euro turns into a harsh reality, now having accumulated over 7 weeks of progressive falls against its main rivals, the euro-dollar seems to have found a temporary bottom since last week, with no further moves lower. Meanwhile, the euro has lost 41 pips against the British pound, hitting a low of 0.8551. The pair was last seen trading at 0.8571. The dollar-yen was trading in a narrow range between 81.46 and 81.53. However, before the session closed, the US dollar slipped against the yen, edging to a low of 81.27, 1 pip below the previous low of 81.28 that was seen on December 30th. The dollar is dangerously approaching the post-World War II record low of 79.75. For 2010, the dollar is 12% lower against the yen, and the pair closed trading at 81.37. The Australian dollar gained around 6% this month, nearly 14% on the year, and is still seen going higher in 2011. The pair was last seen trading at 122.74. The Aussie remained in sight of a 28-year high against the US dollar, while the Kiwi held close to a 5-week peak as the two currencies faced the new year on a firm footing. The New Zealand dollar has been more modest performer, having notched 2010 gains of 6.2%. The Kiwi made a push during the US session to a high of US dollar 0.7725, its strongest level since the 23rd of November. Looking at commodities now, gold bounced back during the Asian session, recovering most of the losses suffered during the US session. This action was supported by a weak US dollar. Expectations for gold in 2011 are stronger than previous estimates, as the precious metal is expected to break the barrier of $1,431 an ounce. Currently, the safe haven metal is trading at $1,409.40 an ounce. The last trading day of 2010 in Asia turned out to be a quiet one and one of low volume trading, as there wasn't any real news or data. The US dollar remained hobbled against its Asian counterparts. The Japanese financial markets are closed until Tuesday, and it seems that the New Year festivities may have begun early across Asia as the currency markets suffered from thinned out trading conditions due to a lack of participation. Despite the stagnation of the markets, currencies were leaning against the dollar. China has raised its interest rates by 25 basis points to 5.81% and its one-year deposit rates to 2.75% for the second time since mid-October. This action was taken to counter the fastest inflation in more than 2 years, and the move came after raising its bank requirements only 2 weeks ago. The biggest currency move of the session was seen in the Swiss franc, which continued to strengthen to record levels against the greenback. The dollar-Swiss franc pair saw 0.9340 in early trade, but profit takers pushed the pair back to 0.9390 as positions were squared. With a firmer euro and subsequent selling of the Swiss franc against the dollar, the euro-Swiss saw a healthy move from 124.23 to 124.95 on the day. The Swiss franc has garnered a good deal of attention lately as the only safe haven currency to also enjoy a good deal of economic stability on the home front, thus the record gains we have seen of late. Well, right now this is all we have for you this week, so our Ask the Broker question will have to wait until next Sunday. We hope you enjoyed our weekly review and hope you will join us next week. So until this time, visit us at MaxiForex.ru.